maybe you can use these tweets in the next video you do with my name in the title. Well, that's this week's video sorted then. What is up, guys? I'm back. Right, what's been happening recently then? We've had some great news. Derv's returned to YouTube. Touch Delight did a thing that annoyed a couple of people. Fortnite still not going away somehow. In more personal news, neither is Ryan Franklin. Before this video starts though, I'd like to quickly announce something. You may or may not know who Tom Stockdale is. He's a great YouTuber as well as being the creator of the timeless classic SpongeBob SquareHead.
Will an eagle home you? Waste man, SpongeBob, SquareHead, this channel is dead. Now I was honoured earlier this week when the man himself DM'd me asking if I wanted to collab with him. What do you reckon the first thing I asked for was? Of course, a TomGW comment song. So I'd like to ask a favour for everyone in the comments of this video. Go completely wild with the comments. Comment anything you like. Comment anything that you reckon could be put in a TomGW comment song. So yeah, go comment something that you think could get put in the song, and hopefully, maybe, possibly, there's a small chance there will be a TomGW comment song coming out on his channel soon. As well as possibly a collab with him, who knows. That is all I have to say about that. Onto the video. Let's talk about Ryan. His name's Ryan. So the so-called beef between me and Ryan Franklin started a couple of weeks ago when he made the decision to call me ugly in front of his thousands of fans. Cheers for that one, Ryan. You might have noticed how I put beef in quote marks. Yeah, that's because he probably doesn't really think of this as anything special because he must be used to this. He gets it all the time. All you have to do though is look at his channel and you'll realise why this is such a common occurrence for him. So last week, Ryan tweeted something that was just so awful I couldn't not reply to it. It was just horrendous and completely immoral. No, he didn't make fun of someone's appearance again. It was something a lot worse than that. It was, anyone wanna play Fortnite? I saw that and there was only one thing I could have done. Replied to this tweet with a hilarious, funny, absolutely very funny XD gif of an old guy saying no. I mean, even Ryan found this one funny. He called it cute, and he's correct. Using a gif like that unironically is incredibly cute. I'll give him that one. So at this point, I replied, "Thanks, BBY." With 3 X's. I know that that's a cringy level of passive aggressive, but at this point I saw a YouTuber bigger than me actually giving me the time of day, so I thought, you know what, let's drag this out a little bit, let's try to annoy him. So then he responded with, "Maybe you can use these tweets in the next video you do with my name in the title." Mad! He actually knows who I am. I guess big man Ryan Franklin sees himself as such a celebrity that if anyone is putting his name in the title, it's not because they disagree with what he's doing, it's because they want views. Because you know, if people are going to talk about big YouTubers as their way of getting views, they're not going to talk about Ninja or Jake Paul or anyone who's big at the moment. They're going to talk about big man Ryan Franklin. In his mind, he's got him up on like a pedestal up here and a massive crowd of people all jumping up at him, trying to get views out of him, and I'm just one of those people down in that crowd, despite the fact that it kind of has something to do with me. So I have a little bit of an excuse. I doubt I'd randomly attack Ryan Franklin if it had nothing to do with me. If you take Touch Delight for an example, what he's done recently is not very good, and he deserves backlash for it. But I'm not going to make a video about it because guess what? That situation has nothing to do with me. This, however, is me kind of defending myself. So I replied to that. You actually watched it. Thanks for the extra view. I guess you were dumb enough to click on it and I won in the end. For anyone unsure, that's a reference to this video.
I do the odd misleading thumbnail, the odd misleading title here and there. And if you're dumb enough to, like, you know, be misled and like actually go onto the video, like, I've clickbaited you. I won. I've got the extra view. Like, you're so dumb.
Now, you can disagree with me on this one if you want, but I think if he's directly referencing a video that I made, it's safe to assume he actually watched the video. But guess what? He didn't. It's funny because you think I watched the video. I don't have time to be watching a video I've already seen 10 times before. I guess you were dumb enough to think I clicked on it, so really, I won in the end. What? He's got me there, lads. I was dumb enough to think that he clicked on a video that he was already using as like a thing against me when he hasn't watched it. I understand that what I said in that video isn't really anything different to any other video about Ryan Franklin. They're all pretty much saying the same thing. But he's acting as if these points being made against him don't count for anything purely because more than one person has pointed them out. I love how in this tweet he is literally putting his own stupid quote from that video a while back in quotation marks to use against me when it is literally his stupid quote that he said a while ago.
And if you're dumb enough...
At the end of the day, I'm not telling him that he had to watch my video. Just don't use it against me if you couldn't even be bothered to watch it. So then I said to him, if you're too ignorant to listen to good points being made against you because you're too scared to face the truth, then you seriously have an issue. Why are you talking shit about a video if you couldn't even be bothered to watch it? Now for this bit, I do actually have to give Ryan some credit because he does make a couple of good points that I can actually respect. He makes some points that I do actually agree with to a certain extent. There are no true or false points being made against me. They are opinions and I choose to listen to those opinions or to not listen. You made a video about me which has been done already, Thomas. I'm not going to watch something which has been done before by 10 separate people. First half of that tweet was a completely fair statement. He doesn't have to listen to me if he doesn't want to. It's an opinion at the end of the day. He doesn't have to agree with me. The thing I find strange about this tweet is that he chooses to call me Thomas. Like, I kid you not, no one in my life has ever called me Thomas. I've always been Tom. Sorry about that little life story. Back to this video, I think. But bottom line is, he still has this weird idea that since more than one person is pointing out the mistakes that he's making, that means that our points are irrelevant. But then, Sadie piped up. This was when all of this got quite weird, and it kind of sidetracked. So she said, "Ooh, damn, you in trouble, Thomas. He called you by your full name. He'd make a great mum, wouldn't he? He probably already..." Ooh. I kind of fancy mid-rolls actually, I'm gonna stop right there. Ryan then made the most funny haha XD tweet of all time. Wrong YouTuber, pal. Then Sadie says that, I don't know what to think of that. Of course that was when I clocked what Rule 35 actually was. If you know what Rule 34 is, yeah, I found out what Rule 35 is. If he can get a good title and thumbnail out of it, he's probably done it. Because let's be fair, your boy Ryan Franklin is responsible for this, and this, and this. So you know, I think Rule 35 does apply to Ryan Franklin. Then Sadie made probably the best tweet on this thread. I know I've said that ironically a couple of times, but this one genuinely is the best. Calling Ryan Franklin, OMG, he didn't answer because I'm a smaller YouTuber. Do you see why do you get the title now? I replied to him one final time with an actual lengthy tweet. That's fine as long as you understand that the people making videos about you have valuable opinions too. Their points might be so irrelevant for you and your celebrity life to care about, but that doesn't mean they aren't making you look like an idiot publicly. He then replied with his final tweet that I've read over multiple times and I still don't really understand what he's trying to say with this one. I'm actually stuck. I don't know what this means. Making myself look like an idiot publicly? Literally the aim of my videos, TBH. The opinions of others doesn't make me want to do what I'm doing any differently. I clearly piss people off and therefore I'm going to continue because, like yourself, it annoys you. You'd think that after saying something like making himself look like an idiot publicly is literally the aim of his videos, you'd think that after him saying that he'd try to back himself up to make it okay, but he doesn't. He doesn't like say a reason why that's okay. He just kind of says, yeah, I deliberately piss people off. I like to make myself look like an idiot. Yeah, I'm not exaggerating. That's what that tweet says. If you read it back, that is literally what that tweet says. Anyway, guys, that is the end of this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. I realise that a lot of people do just see this as a load of negative energy being poured into a video for the sake of it, which it kind of is. But yeah, hopefully some of you enjoy it. If Ryan responds to this, then there will be another video about this. If not, then I'm gonna move on and make different videos. Remember to comment stuff down below to try to get into the TomGW comment song. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. See ya.